$222 million. That's what Paris Saint-Germain paid for Neymar in 2017. The most expensive transfer in football history. 5 years later, he left for nothing. But the money isn't the tragedy. The tragedy is what Neymar did to himself. This is the story of the greatest waste of talent the world has ever seen. February 5th, 1992, a kid is born in a favela in Brazil. His name, Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. His father, a failed footballer who sees his son as a second chance. But here's the twisted part. His father didn't raise a champion. He raised a product. And products have expiration dates. Let me show you when it all started to go wrong. 2011, Neymar is 19, playing for Santos. He's destroying Brazilian football. The hype is insane. The next Pelé, the next Ronaldo, the future of football. Real Madrid wants him, Barcelona wants him, Manchester United wants him. The world is at his feet. And that's when Neymar makes his first mistake. He believes the hype. His father whispers in his ear, "You're special, you're different, you deserve everything." And Neymar, he listens. 2013, Barcelona signs him, $57 million. He arrives with a mohawk, diamond earrings, custom boots. The message is clear. I'm not here to learn. I'm here to be a star. But Barcelona already has a star, Lionel Messi, the greatest player on the planet. And here's where the poison starts, because Neymar doesn't want to play with Messi. He wants to be Messi. For 4 years, Neymar plays in Messi's shadow. They win the Champions League in 2015, the treble. Neymar scores in the final. He should be happy, but he's not. Because when they take the photo, Messi is in the middle, and Neymar, he's on the side. That image haunts him, because in Neymar's mind, being on the side means being second, and second place is the first loser. So what does he do? He leaves. $222 million to Paris Saint-Germain, the biggest transfer ever. He holds a press conference, says, "I want to write my own story." But here's the brutal truth. He didn't go to Paris to write his story. He went to escape Messi's shadow. And you can't build a legacy by running away. Year 1 in Paris, Neymar is unstoppable. 19 goals, 13 assists. He's the king. But then, February 2018, Champions League, round of 16. Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid. Neymar breaks his metatarsal, out for 3 months. Everyone says it's bad luck, but it's not. It's a pattern. Year 2, December. Injured again. Same foot. Out for 2 months. Year 3, June. Copa America. Injured again. Ankle ligaments. Out for weeks. Year 4, February. Another metatarsal. Out for the Champions League. Again. Here's what no one wants to admit. Neymar isn't unlucky. He's fragile. And he's fragile because he never took care of his body like Cristiano. He never sacrificed like Messi. He thought talent was enough. But talent without discipline is just wasted potential. Let me tell you what Neymar does between injuries. Parties, Ibiza, Miami, Las Vegas, models, champagne, poker tables until 6 a.m. His birthday parties are legendary, cost millions, last for days. There's a video from 2019, Neymar's birthday party in Paris. 500 guests, open bar, DJ. He's dancing at 4 a.m. 2 days later, he's injured in training. Coincidence? No. Consequence. Paris Saint-Germain paid him $36 million a year. And what did they get? A player who was available 60% of the time, injured for Champions League knockout rounds 4 years in a row. But here's the sickest part. Neymar doesn't care because he's already rich, already famous, already has 300 million followers on Instagram. He posts selfies from his yacht while his teammates are fighting for trophies. 2020, COVID, Champions League final, Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich. Neymar's chance, his moment to prove he's elite. He plays, he tries, but he misses. Bayern wins 1-0. Neymar cries. But 2 weeks later, he's in Ibiza, partying, laughing like nothing happened. And that's when the world realizes Neymar doesn't want to be the best. He wants to look like the best. There's a difference. Cristiano Ronaldo cries after losing and trains harder. Messi cries after losing and comes back stronger. Neymar cries after losing and goes on vacation. 2020, World Cup, Qatar, Brazil. Neymar's last real chance to win the big one, to silence the critics, to prove his legacy. They're favorites. Neymar is playing well. Then quarterfinals, Brazil versus Croatia. Neymar scores in extra time. Brazil is winning. 5 minutes left. Croatia equalizes. Penalties. Croatia wins. Brazil is out. Neymar is on the ground, devastated. The image goes viral. Neymar's broken dream. But here's what breaks my heart. That was his peak. 23 years old. And it's over. No World Cup, no Ballon d'Or, no legacy. Just money and Instagram posts. 2023, August, Neymar leaves Paris, goes to Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal, 90 million a year. At 31 years old, the same age Cristiano dominated, the same age Messi won the World Cup, and Neymar, he's in the desert, playing for a check, because that's all that's left. His first season in Saudi, 5 games, then injured, torn ACL, out for a year. A whole year at 31. Career over. Here's the tragedy. Neymar had everything. More talent than 99% of players who ever lived. The ball stuck to his feet like magic. Skill, speed, creativity, genius. But he wasted it, partying, diving, creating drama, fighting with coaches, sleeping with his teammates' girlfriends, playing poker instead of training extra. And now he's a meme, a punchline, the guy who could have been great but chose to be rich. People say, but he won trophies. Sure, he won Ligue 1 5 times in a one-team league. He won the Copa America 1 time with the best squad Brazil ever had. But he never won the Champions League without Messi, never won the World Cup, never won the Ballon d'Or, never became the legend he was supposed to be. And you know why? Because Neymar wanted to be a celebrity more than he wanted to be a champion. Cristiano Ronaldo has 5 kids with 4 different women, but never misses training. Neymar has 2 kids and can't stay healthy for 3 months. Messi is quiet, humble, boring, but he's the greatest. Neymar is loud, flashy, fun, but he's forgotten. There's a quote from his father that makes me sick. Neymar is living the dream. Money, fame, women. What more could you want? How about a legacy, Dad? How about greatness? How about being remembered for something other than diving and partying? But that's the poison. His father turned him into a brand, not an athlete. A brand, and brands don't win championships. Athletes do. Neymar's 32 now, injured in Saudi Arabia, earning millions, posting on Instagram, smiling. But his eyes are empty because deep down he knows. He knows he wasted it. He knows he could have been top 3 all time. And he knows that in 20 years, people will talk about Messi and Ronaldo. And Neymar, he'll be a footnote. The guy with the skill